All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. And I give double honors to the apostles of great millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the Hope Land, Sincere elect. This is Makazar from Church.com. Just want to do an edification for the elect's sake. All right. So now this video will be about, seeking counsel. All right. Seeking counsel is something good. Always asking questions and not just doing your own thing just because within yourself you think that it might be right or it might be wrong depending on the situation. All right. Let's say, you have a judgment to make. All right. Before making the judgment on your own, or let's say it's to suspend a brother or to expel a brother out of the camp, don't just make the judgment on your own because you would be only seen from one angle. Another brother might be seen from another angle to see whether your judgment will be just or unjust. All right. So it's always good to seek counsel. All right. Whereas your judgment would be just, but it might not be the proper time. All right. So even that would come from seeking counsel. All right. But the true counsel to seek is the counsel of the Most High. So wherever you do, make sure you always seek counsel first and don't just believe that, you're always right. We in this flesh. This is Proverbs 3:5. It says, trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai with all thine heart and lean not unto thy own understanding. So don't lean onto your own understanding. Don't think that you're always right and wherever you do that, you're always justified because you could be wrong. All right? So it's good. It's good to seek counsel. The Most High don't need no counsel, but even when it comes to the situation with Ahab, he asked, well, who shall go down and cause him to be destroyed, basically? So they had a counsel, they had a meeting. Whereas the Lord don't need any counsel, but guess what? Because the Lord is perfect. But we don't have all knowledge. And we in this flesh, we in this corrupt flesh. So therefore we need counsel. All right? We need counsel. Just like with Rehoboam. Rehoboam had a counsel, but he didn't listen to the right counsel. All right? He had the counsel of the young men and had the counsel of the old men. But how would you know what counsel is right? All right? How would you know what counsel is right? You have to go to the Most High. All right? The Most High should be a final counsel. Pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and he will guide a step. All right? Let's say you want to open up a business. To know if it's the right time or if it's the right step that you're making. All right? You ask your brothers, hey, or Akim, what you think about this plan, this business proposal that I have? Should I do this? Should I do that? And a brother might say, yeah, you have the right idea, but then try it from this angle and you might be more productive. Hey, the Most High could move on that brother to give you the better counsel. All right? Or whereas both your minds are combined to make the business even more, more thriving. All right? To be even more of a reality than just an idea. All right? So you need counselors. But as I said above all, the Most High is the greater counsel. All right? So I just want to give you a few examples where, that even our ancient forefathers, they used to seek counsel. All right? This is the book of Genesis chapter 24. So verse 12. This is when, Sarah died and Abraham sent out the servant to find a wife for Isaac. This is what the servant did. It says, and he said, Yahweh, God of my master Abraham, I pray thee, send me good speed this day and shew kindness unto my master Abraham. Behold, I stand here by the well of water, and the daughters of men of the city come out to draw water. Let it come to pass that the damsel to whom I shall say, let down thy pitcher, I pray thee, that I may drink, and she shall say, drink, and I will give thy camels drink also. Let the same be that thou hast appointed for thy servant Isaac, and thereby shall I know that thou hast shewed kindness unto my master. So the servant didn't just go because Abraham sent him to find a wife. The servant didn't just go and say, this one look good or that one look good. Like case in point with Samuel, when Samuel was choosing a man from Jesse's house to be king. Samuel say, this had to be the man. He big and strong. He looked like a man of war. But guess what? The Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahshai didn't choose none of Jesse's son except the last and the youngest, David. All right? So if the Lord had left the judgment all up to Samuel, Samuel wouldn't choose the man after the Lord's heart. So therefore, you have to always seek counsel from the Most High. All right? That is the greater counsel, to see if the judgment that you're going to make is the proper judgment. If that is the right judgment. All right? Hey, if you're going to do, let's say you believe within the spirit that, you got a revelation concerning a particular scripture, a breakdown for a particular scripture. Hey, don't just go and just do the video. Seek counsel from elder brothers, seek counsel from the elders, seek counsel from the apostles. All right? Because guess what? It could be Satan. Or you could be partially right and not completely right. And at the same time, you got the revelation, an elder brother or an apostle got the revelation. So the apostle could steer you in the right direction, how to do the video the right way. All right? But if you don't seek counsel, you could actually go and make a fool of the ministry. Bring the ministry to shame. So it's always good to seek counsel. It's always seek counsel. All right? And jumping down, it's verse 17. And the servant ran to meet her. This is when he saw Rebekah. Ran to meet her and said, let me, I pray thee, drink a little water of thy pitcher. And she said, drink, my lord. And she hastened and let down her pitcher unto the hand and gave him drink. And when she had done giving him drink, she said, I will draw water for thy camels also, till they have done drinking. And she hasted and emptied her pitcher into the trough and ran again unto the well and drew water and drew for all his camels. So exactly what he prayed and asked Yahweh Hashem Yahshai for, the counsel of the Lord. Guess what? The Lord granted his petition. The Lord set it up to be exactly so. All right? So when you're seeking counsel of the Lord, be clear with what you want. Be clear with what you're asking. And guess what? If you ask the Lord to show you the right path to take, the Most High will open an entrance unto you. As the scripture said, an entrance shall be always open unto you. All right? But you have to always seek counsel of the Lord. Don't just go doing your own thing. Always seek counsel. All right? Seek counsel of elder brothers. Seek counsel of the Most High. Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Don't ever do things on your own. All right? This is 2 Samuel chapter 5 verse 18. It says, the Philistines also came and spread themselves in the valley of Rephaim. And David inquired of Yahweh, saying, shall I go up to the Philistines? Will thou deliver them into my hand? And Yahweh Hashem Yahshai said unto David, go up, for I will doubtless deliver the Philistine into thy hand. So David didn't just say, the Philistines are upon you, and let's go out, all Israel, swords and shields at arm, and let's go out and slay the Philistines. Nah, David didn't operate like that. David went to the priest with the Urim and the Thummim, all right, and asked, Lord, will thou deliver us? And the Lord used to reveal his answers through the Urim and the Thummim, all right, and Wayam and Tamyam, lights and perfection, all right. So always seek counsel of the Most High. David did it. The great king of Israel, he did it. He sought counsel of the Most High. All right, to know when to go in and when to go out or when to come in. All right, as I said, seek counsel. Always seek counsel of the Most High. Don't do things and just believe that you are right, because you could be dead wrong. All right, you could be dead wrong. All right, is the final precept here. This Ecclesiasticus chapter 37 verse 13. It says, and let the counsel of thy own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it. All right? So you have to, sometimes a brother might give you a counsel, but within your spirit, you know something, you just feel within your spirit, like, it should be this way. All right? But don't just be that way just because you want it to be that way. All right? You have to search within yourself to know if you're actually doing it selfishly or if you're doing it justly. But at the end, as I said, and as the scripture is going to say, seek the counsel of the Most High. It says, for a man's mind is sometimes, not all times, sometimes want to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower. And above all, Pray to the Most High that He will direct thy way in truth. Pray to the Lord that He will direct your way in truth. As David said, lead me not into temptation. All right? Verse 16, it says, let reason go before enterprise and counsel before every action. Let counsel go before every action. So wherever you do, seek counsel from men above you, seek counsel from the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? So don't do nothing on your own heart. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. I give double honors to the apostles of great men, so not true well. Salutations to the men of the whole land, saints elect. This is Makazar saying Shalom.